do you know when you was in Florida and you was like, man, whoever wants to fight me, you can fight.
Right,
Let's go.
right.
I didn't say it out loud, but in my back, I was like, what's up, man? Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Let's go.
Like,
Right.
yeah. What's up, man? I'm gonna bring some boxing gloves to this Florida trip this time.
Bring the. You know, vaping is worse than smoking cigarette. I just learned that myself. I didn't know that. You remember, I even give them journal. One of them got the journal. He wrote in the journal like a whole year thing in like 2 months.
What's up, guys? It's BD, you know, aka BD.
Yeah, that's staying too.
You're not making videos like that over here right now.
Oh shit! It always happens, right?
It always happens.
He said KBD, dude.
Oh shit! This always happens, bro. Okay.
Every time, man.
Every time. What's up, guys? It's BD, man. Glad to be on a podcast. Finally, it's about time.
He's the third oldest in the family.
I'm not the third oldest.
Not the third oldest.
Fourth.
He's the
I am the
fifth.
third oldest.
No. It's me, Mohammed.
Oh,
Mohammed and I are pretty much the same.
What about Farid?
Farid? Farid is older than all of us.
I mean,
so
I'm the third
Technically, I'm
oldest
the
boy.
second one. Are you gonna be the fifth or sixth?
Damn.
I'm the third
Oh,
oldest
goodness.
boy, not the. If you wanna.
Oh
do the
yeah,
boys,
yeah.
then,
If you look at the boys,
Yeah.
then Mohammed, it's me, Mohammed.
Yeah, then it'll be you, then me, that's you. Okay, that's
Yeah,
true.
yeah. You the third. When you look at the boys.
Oh yeah.
We'll begin with saying, why is it important to go to a family vacation?
I mean, it's important, man, because it helps us get our minds off things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, we all going through our own things in life and stuff, and like just getting away, for 2 weeks, with the family, just kind of just, get your mind clear,
Alright.
What do you think?
You said, why is it important?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it just frees up your mind, really, because we got a lot of going on, man. We tired of everything, honestly. We would like to disappear. We most, humans, we always like to disappear from things. Whether we do drugs.
Drugs?
Yeah. To just get away from life.
You
You
like
know how
disappear
life,
from drugs?
yeah, they
Helps
give you know what I'm trying to say?
yeah.
It takes your mind off of things.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I think that's why it's important.
I could use a vacation right now, shit.
Yeah.
Got a lot of stuff going on in my life.
So, we know like it's important to go in a vacation to clear our minds, and then restart basically. But you restarting it with the family, not like your own personal vacations and stuff, and that's another thing as well.
Right.
What do you guys think needs to happen in a family vacation for everybody to enjoy the vacation?
Man, if you're talking about everybody enjoying the vacation,
Everybody enjoying, not just like, yeah, I'm enjoying it, and I don't care how everybody else, enjoys this vacation as long as I'm enjoying it.
right?
So-
Again, it goes back to like everybody having money. Without money, man, we can't. Like, everybody can enjoy. Everybody can enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? The people with money can, but the people that don't have money, they're relying on us. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like going to Florida, like it'd be expensive over there. Like it'd be too much money to do anything with anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? You only have enough money to support yourself pretty much, and then not the next person.
Yeah, and there's so much
You know
things
what I
to do in Florida.
Yeah, there's so much things to do, and everybody wants to do them, but we can't do them because we don't got the money to support each other and stuff. You know?
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think the best way to conquer that is like kind of just putting one savings. That would probably help, but at the same time, I don't know. We gotta try that though. We never tried.
So the best way to enjoy the family vacation is, you say, to have money, right?
Yeah.
And Abdullah said it's good to have one savings that everybody contributing it throughout the year.
Yeah, I think that might help solve that problem. And also, like, we can get a price of the things to do, like the jet ski, get a price for the jet ski, get a price of of the different activities and stuff, and then calculate how much it's gonna be for everybody to do it, and then try to save up that much money. Be like, hey, if you guys want to do this, this, and this, it's gonna cost this much money for everybody to do it.
Right.
That's actually a good idea. We didn't think like that, do we?
No, we just want to go and whoop.
Yeah,
we just went.
We go there blind as hell, and then when they tell us the price to to do stuff,
we're
like, damn, like, why does it cost that much to go jet skiing? Like, what the heck? Like, damn.
Yo, that's crazy. You're right though. Like, we go there blind, and then expecting things to be different. Like, okay, actually, like, things to be in our way, like the price to be the way we want it to be, and that's good. So it's good to, you say, like, to have that like calculation of how much everything costs and how many people are gonna be going and who's gonna be riding with who, and then just calculate that, and then when you're there, you're not surprised how much the price will be.
Like, hey, today we're doing jet skis. Who's all coming?
That's it.
We do, boom, we paid it, and we all jet ski. Like,
yeah, because most of the time we're like over there, like, no, we can only 2 people can go because that's how much money we can afford.
Right, exactly, and then that leaves everybody else.
Unhappy.
What am I gonna do now? You know. So that's why the kids, they be like, okay, well, I may as well stay inside the room and be on my phone because everybody else is out there, having fun. Like, what am I gonna do? I don't got money to go out and do fun stuff. So.
That's true. That makes sense.
So, we talked about that to enjoy the family vacation, we have to have like family saving and then know the things that we're doing, how much they cost, so that way everybody that we're not complaining about it when we get there, who's gonna go and who's not gonna go. So everybody knows, like, everybody can go because we have the money for it.
Right, exactly.
Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. One thing, the other question I have is, what do you guys think is the best way to solve conflict in the family?
Sitting down and talking about it.
Sitting down and talking about it, yeah.
Sitting down and talking about it?
I've never seen a conflict get solved when it's just you run away.
Dude, there's been time, bro.
I've never seen that.
But that's the thing though, because it happened, right? It happened in between us. Yeah. So how did we sit down and talk about it?
Which conflict?
Okay, which one?
When Abdullah got mad at you, or I don't know if he got mad at you or whatever the situation was. Yeah, that's also conflict. Is not really. I mean,
okay, first of all, like, we're families,
right,
and then we're brothers. Matter of fact, you know what I'm saying?
You be like, shut up, like,
right, exactly. That's I'm
really,
like, bro, what?
Like, get your crybaby self out of you don't care, like, you know.
You know what's funny? Oh my God. Okay, listen. Do you know when you was in Florida and you was like, man, whoever wants to fight me, you can fight.
Right,
let's go.
Right.
I didn't say it out loud, but in my back, my mom was like, "What's up, man? Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go. What's up, man? If you wanna fight, you fight. Like, come on now. Like,
no, seriously, that's what it goes down to, bro. Like, we man, like, why are we crying, bro? Like,
okay, so how do we solve that kind of conflict? Because that has to come down to a conflict that happened, right? Yeah. Like, everybody was like, like, especially the females were like mad at each other, something was happening. Yeah. So it's not just the boys' part. The females are contributing that. How do we solve that in the family, like that conflict? It has nothing to do with me, it has nothing to do with you, it has nothing to do with you. It also has nothing to do with them as well. But it's just like, it has something to do with all of us. Yeah. So how do we solve that kind of conflict?
The best way is to talk about it, but we're not good at talking about it.
Yeah, I say the best way is just to sit down and talk about it and just let your feelings out, let your feelings be known.
And then we really don't want to be around a lot of people talking about our feelings. Like, that's weird. Imagine like the whole family sitting in a circle and they just talking about it. You're not gonna want to say a lot. You just want to.
But I feel like
some people will keep it inside.
Yeah, they'll keep it inside. Like,
I mean, that is
just
true,
to make just the situation happy.
That is true, though. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that way we can just go on somewhere,
So
maybe space out a little bit.
I think that might come to an individual level too. It's like if the person themselves wants to fix the problem, wants to like resolve the issue. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe give them a little space. That might work. Spacing does work a little bit.
when Abdullah got mad, I was like, bro, just
Get your crazy.
I'm like,
that's how he was raised, though. You know what I mean?
Abdullah, we'll get
That's
Hey,
how he was
see,
raised.
that's he made a good point. That's how we was raised.
We was raised to just be like,
just
yeah, deal with it, bro. Like, what are you gonna do about it? You know, run a gun. So you know,
Say, what are you gonna do about it? Is go.
that's how he was raised, though.
we need to actually have like a solution way. Like we need to figure it out, a way to solve conflict, because it's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know how, when, where, right? It's going to happen.
Yeah.
So when it happens, we're gonna rewind this video and say, okay, how are we gonna solve this? Right? It could happen to your kids that are coming up right now,
Yeah.
to like IK's kids.
Yeah.
It could happen because it may not be us,
Yeah.
but it could be like the kids that are like in between us.
Yeah.
Right.
If, for example, if like Shagnur and Yasin or Sharif and you know,
Yeah.
so how do we handle that? Because you know them, they got anger issue. Shagnur has, Yasin has anger issue. He gets zoned out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sharif also the same, like you
Yeah.
know, he gets. So if that ever happens, what are we supposed to do? How are we gonna handle that?
Listen. You're the older brother.
Right.
You're the family counselor too. So you gotta go and counsel them. And if they don't listen to you, then maybe we'll go and have a word with them. But it's like you gotta be like, alright, I'm the older brother. I gotta step up. I gotta talk to this guy.
Who do you think they trust the most in the family?
Huh?
Because we could go, okay, Abdullah, you go in a walk with Sharif, talk to him. Just me and Sharif, we just go and talk what's going on, you know? And then bring him back, and then maybe he'll open up a little bit, if that would work.
That's a good thinking.
Yeah,
that make sense?
because whenever Howell was doing the thing,
Right.
IK took her out.
And let her talk about it. You know, who
she
does
kind
she
of
trust
opened
the
up to
most?
IK. You know what I'm saying? Versus talking to us about it and stuff. You know?
Exactly, because if I took Howard, you think Howard would say the same thing?
No,
She wouldn't.
yeah,
She'd be
no.
like, you know?
She will keep it to herself.
Yeah,
Exactly.
she would sit down and just keep it to herself.
So one solution will be like
Let the person they trust.
let them connect to the person that they trust, and then
You go and talk to them,
Go
see what's
to them
going
and
on.
then bring it back in the family,
Yeah.
and then have a little
Yeah,
conversation.
that
about
could
it.
work. Because Yasin might trust Big Dumb more than me.
Right.
That works. You're right. That works. That definitely works. So that's one solution. Just take them out,
Yeah.
talk to them. That person that they trust, they can, you know, even go have like a
Go
little
out to the eat
lunch or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then come back and then that's a good one. What is another solution?
Shit. I'm gonna bring some boxing gloves to this Florida trip this time.
Bring the
Bring some boxing gloves. Go out to the beach and just
Punching,
freaking
yeah.
fight out. Like just fight out. Why not?
Fighting kind of works too. It depends on who you fight though.
now we're gonna fight, bro. I'm about to bring some boxing gloves. Man. We're gonna fight out there, bro. You got a problem?
Getting
Meet me
your
outside,
anger
bro.
out.
Let's
Got
go
you
to the
outside.
beach, right? Let's
Yeah.
circle up a ring and
Yeah,
stuff,
let's start
and then let's get it out.
That could work. That could work.
Yo, that's crazy. You gonna have Sharif on boxing?
Oh yeah, dude, no, fighting though fixes certain
Some
problems.
problems,
Like, you know
yeah,
what I'm
some
saying? Like,
problems.
It does.
you know.
You kind of do want to put.
Once you got done, when you get all the anger and fight out, then you're like, okay, well, shit, now we can be cool now, you know.
Yeah, you right. That could work.
I don't have no more anger.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So there was like 4 right there.
Yeah.
Giving them space, talking as a family, or talking to the person you connect with, or boxing.
Boxing.
Those 4 should work.
What
Unless
is-
you got something else.
What would you say fifth one?
Shit.
I'm also thinking like
The first one, tell dad. I mean, if we can't resolve this issue, then take it to the higher up, man. Take it to the higher up, man, and let them deal with it. Because listen, that's what we did in the past though. Because sometimes like we can't resolve the issue and problem within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So who's next? The parents are the next in line. So we take it to the parents, especially dad.
And we all have to respect our parents.
That
Yeah,
resolves that problem quick. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's true.
That's true. But then, what about if it was one of the IK's kids, or like
They go to the mom. She trusts them the most.
I mean, shit, we all here. We all aunts and uncles. Like we can solve that problem. You know.
Yeah. Actually, that's good. So, cause I'm pretty sure like when people are watching us in our podcast and stuff, we want to give them a message. You know, they gotta learn something from what we talk about. You know.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why I said I said about a conflict, solving conflict in a family, is very important. You know, those out there who are watching us, there are so many people who are going through family problems.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm talking about like brother and brother, sister and sister, brother and sister.
It's tough. Yeah.
And it's really tough because like some brothers, you know, they don't want to respect their older brother.
Yeah.
Some sisters, they don't want to respect their older sisters.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to get the message out there to those who have, if you have brothers and sisters, you know, you gotta find peace with these people, because these are the people that are like they come from where you came from.
Right. Yeah. Grew up together.
Yeah. Was raised in the same household. Even if you're not raised in the same household, you have the same birth, or you know you are in the same place until you grow up and then you found your way and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean you're bigger or smaller than them, you know.
Yeah.
So we want to get those kind of things out to them, so they have that, you know, they can say, okay, you know what, like let's do what this family is doing, and then you know this will hopefully solve in a lot of families issues that's going on.
Yeah.
Another thing is, in the family, hopefully this never happens. I mean, this is not part of us, right? In the family, but in the family, what do you think we have to do to prevent anybody in our family becoming drug addict or using any sort of drugs?
I mean, just
why do people use drugs to begin with?
That's what I'm saying. But we don't use drugs, so we know we can say, oh, it's easy not to use it, right?
Yeah.
But you don't know the other kids that are coming up right now, you know. How do we prevent that? Like say, hey, you know, we want to make sure we do this, so our brothers and sisters are not doing this.
A lot of times that stems from, like, first of all, the people that you hang around with, and then second of all, peer pressure. You know what I'm saying? If all your friends around you all drinking and smoking weed, they be like, yo, get this real quick, like, yeah, drink this real quick, like, it's gonna make you feel good.
So,
and then you like, I want to try, like, curious as hell, because everybody else is doing it. Right. You don't want to feel like the outcast. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like, oh man, just let me. Oh, everybody else is doing it, so why not? You know why? It's not wrong for me to do because everybody else is doing it. Everybody around me is doing it, so it's like, we gotta watch. You know, the people they hang around.
So
with.
you would advise them, hey, look, watch out for who you hanging around.
Who you hang around with? Watch out.
Watch out for who you hanging around with.
So peer pressure. It's what is it called? Advise them about peer pressure.
Advise them about peer pressure, man, and then like
your circle.
Yeah, your friends, your family circle.
Your circle, whoever your circle, like you really close to.
Yeah,
we all know our friends. We know who we close to. We don't know. Like
it's true. What else? What other
I
things
think
that
just
you
advise them about
to prevent that from happening?
I mean, okay, listen. Tell them all the negative consequences that they could face if they do indulge in this activity, man. Because I was watching this video on TikTok and this guy was talking about, like, you know, about using drugs, how he started using drugs, the effect that he had on him and his family and all that stuff. We're like, yo, like, if you go down this path, this is how you could end up in, like, you know what I'm saying? And then this isn't the path that you want to go down, you know? Yeah, so that's what I was saying.
Yeah, so advice. I think that's kind of the best way. But experience is the best teacher, so it's like, that's a hard one.
Because, you could have a family member in our family that wants to experience.
Exactly.
And that not want to listen to any of the things that we say to them.
That is true, yeah.
You know? Because Howard came up to me, this was a while ago. and then she said that one of her friend, she do vaping.
Oh my God, yeah.
So one of her friend does vaping, and she actually tried.
She tried it.
No, not like tried to like of you hanging out with your friend. She wants to convince.
Right.
Her to smoke as well.
Yeah.
To vape. It doesn't cost anything. It's actually not. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Because, and then we're telling her that's how it all starts.
That's exactly how it starts.
It all starts like, oh, it's not bad. It's just like vape. It ain't gonna do nothing to you. It's not addictive.
That's how it starts.
Vaping is worse than smoking cigarette. I just learned that myself. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I heard that.
In general, man,
smoking in general is bad, but vaping is worse than smoking.
I did hear that.
That's crazy, and people think that vaping is actually better than actual smoking cigarette.
Yeah.
And what do we do if this kind of situation comes up? Because we know we don't do those things, right? And we know all the kids right now, we can see them where they don't do those things.
Yeah, right.
But we're also not going to their school. Yeah. We're not going to we're not seeing who they hang out with, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So what do we need to do along the way for this not to happen?
Keep them focused on something.
Keep them focused on something.
But something they want to do.
That's going to be hard because a lot of them, they're not interested in anything. Like they want to be inside the house and not do nothing. Like, bro, what?
They don't want to be.
You're right.
They want to be inside the house, not do nothing.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You right, this.
That's gonna be a tough one, right? Because again, like we're not there to supervise them 24/7 and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't know what they do on their phones and stuff. Again, it just comes down like to the individual level. Like, what are the person's morals and values and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? If they're willing to fall into peer pressure and then follow their friends and lead their, let them be led by their friends and shit. What does that say about the person? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, bro, like you really gonna go down this path
because of your friend.
Because of your friends, right?
Yeah, like, bro, I mean, you're right though, because we all seen so many people that we are related to in like going so many different directions, right?
Right, yeah.
And for me, like, I really believe it also has to do with like the leadership in the family.
Yeah, too.
The dad, the father, the mother, who's the oldest, one of the things about us in the family is like, since I'm the oldest, right? There's a lot of things that I do that you guys are motivated by it, or you guys are looking at me like, hey, you know what? Like, because of my big brother, I don't want to do some dumb stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you could have that in the family as well.
Right.
My motivation is like, what can I do better to,
Yeah, you don't want to look dumb in front of your little brother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, you got so many people that's looking up to you, bro. Like, you're gonna fail. Like,
I also like advice. Like, I always tell, like, whenever I talk to Sharif and them, like, all of them, and I always tell them, you need to look at me and say, I want to do better than Mini.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, because if you look at our family right now, right, we all doing something, all of us. Yeah. Doing different things, right? But you don't want to limit yourself into just like something small,
Exactly, yeah.
You want to grow bigger. You want to be bigger, right? Because I'm shooting that like that. You shooting like that. You shooting like that. It's gonna help the other generation, like
coming up,
because
we're paving the path for them.
Yes. So you're right. Like, it's gonna be like, what the leadership in the family has to be right. Because growing up, what did our parents teach us?
Don't hang around people.
Don't hang around with people that like what? Bad for you, doing things, right? Yeah. That's number one. Number two, what is it like? Respect people who are what?
Older.
Mm-hmm. Our younger sister don't even respect us.
Yeah, I know.
So where's the moral go? Of like growing up hey, respect your older brother, you respect your older sister. Sometimes they will say things you don't like, respect it, talk about it, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes they will hurt your feeling, but that's part of the real world. The real world is gonna hurt your feelings if you don't get, like, it's better to get hurt by your own family, so you can learn from that. Then when you get hurt by the world, like now you angry with everybody else.
Yeah, the world's gonna cook you.
So that's what I'm trying to set myself, like that's the example that I'm trying to set. It's like, we have to get to that point where like, hey, you know what? You know, we need to be example for the youngest, and we need to teach them to respect us, even though there is a time where you don't feel like you want to respect them. But that's the time to do it. You know what they say? Forgiveness, right? Forgive the person even if you know you don't want to forgive them. Right?
Yeah,
because something good is gonna come to you by doing that. You know, there's people that will disrespect you, ruin you, and you don't want to forgive them at all, right?
Yeah.
But you have to. Because who we asking forgiveness to us?
God, right?
God. So if we asking God for forgiveness, right?
Right.
And we can't even forgive the people that are. Why you want to ask forgiveness if you can forgive someone yourself?
Right.
So I would say.
I mean, at the time, it feels like I can't forget these guys. It feels like you can't really forget them at the time whenever you're really mad, upset.
It's true. So moving on, right? Moving on from this is, what do you guys think we should do in terms of keeping everybody in our moral religion, in the families, to respect each other, respect us, and you know, even like the older ones like that are doing like stupid shit. Like, how can we get them in line to tell, hey, we gotta. What do you think we should do?
Man, that is tough.
You talking about in the world in general, or just family?
No, family, our
That
family.
is tough. That is tough. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It gotta be the person gotta listen. You know, like, they're not gonna listen to the younger brother, you know what I mean? The older brother won't listen to the younger brother because he looks at him as like a little brother. What does he got to, you know, say? Even if you were to talk to him and be like, I don't think what you're doing is right, he's gonna be like, you know, boom, and he just goes on his own. So it's kind of like they gotta have to want to change themselves.
Right. Or like
they gotta make that step. Okay, I want to change myself. I don't want to.
Right. Or if we want to force to change them, shit, we can send them all back to Africa and have them
back forwards, you know.
That's actually worse though.
That's even worse though.
That's worse.
Yeah, sending them back to Africa is worse, bro. Trust me, there are a lot of people who
they'll be in a
tried.
new environment though, and there won't be like.
That's even worse. I feel like because now you gotta.
That is crazy. What?
Wallahi, there's people who tried.
You gotta play defense whenever you're over in Africa. You know. I don't know.
Because
I think
what some people are doing is like when you send them back to Africa, they almost are smarter than everybody else there.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
We know how to make money. We know how to do this.
Yes.
We know how this works. Yeah.
So when you get there, everybody's gonna just pretty much follow you.
That's true.
Because you come from United States.
Right. And
also like
being in the you coming from the United States, going over there, it's like
you won the lottery type thing. Like, damn, you made it.
Oh hell no.
You made it to you rich, you know.
Well, never mind that. I mean,
because a kid that's bad, sending them into Africa is not gonna help them.
Nah, man.
Like, there's so many bad kids that were bad that were sent to Africa, and they just got worse when they come back.
Tell them not to come back.
And the thing is, they even make fun of it. Like they come over here.
Man, that's messed up, actually. What?
They even make fun of their own people back home.
Damn.
So
yeah, that won't work. But I guess they gotta be willing to change, man. The older person gotta be willing to change. And
then again, the fastest way to learn something is through experience, you know. And I kind of don't want to say this because I'm like, this is like to this little.
Yeah, because we know,
bro.
You know?
Say it, bro.
Like, look at all the mistakes that I've done, that all your older siblings have done, and then take a different path, bro. And it would be like, we are here to guide you guys, to lead you guys in a different path, like, so you guys don't make the same mistakes that we did. You guys can literally be 10 steps ahead of us. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you just freaking look at that, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But like
they're not going to.
But they're not going to do that. So it's like what then what they. If they don't do that today, or if they don't do that right now, like, they're gonna end up just wasting, you know,
the whole time,
the years and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, just wasting their time.
And then later they're gonna come back with you.
And then we're all gonna be sitting down in the circles and thinking about, I'm broke. Oh, I should have done this. Oh, like, bro, what? Like, you could have been ahead of this game, but you didn't want to listen to me, man.
Right.
But you don't be showing an example. Cause me, I wouldn't listen to someone that didn't make it from the family. That's me though, and I knew myself. I'm like, Big Dad isn't where I want to be at. So why is he gonna give me advice? Why should I listen to him? You know what I mean?
But listen. I know where you want to go, right?
Right.
But because I try to do the same thing that you did, but I got the experience pretty much. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know all the little traps, all the.
So I would have to change.
So I'm telling you,
you have to change certain ways, certain things.
I'm willing to do that.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to be 10 steps ahead of it, you got to be willing to do it.
For example, like, let's just put it the example. Like, I done a lot of things that didn't work out, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you come into the picture, you doing pretty much the same thing I'm doing to get to where I was going.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But so, you say you want people to learn from experience.
Yeah, like
that's why I say I hate to say that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not, bro. Like, you don't have to learn from experience if you just like look at the stuff that I did and freaking take a different path, or at least like let me lead you to.
But Nene said he tells them he wants that. That's what. Is that what you said? You want them to learn on their own and move on their own.
Yeah, because I want them to learn on their own and move on their own, right?
Yeah, grow that thick skin.
Skin, right? Yeah. But also we as leaders in the family with experience, just push them a little bit and give them a little bit of advice. Hey, I just want to let you know, don't do this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the type of person in the family, and you guys know this. I'm never gonna tell you don't do that. Right. I will literally come to you and tell you, hey, just know that what you're doing over here is not good. But if you wanna keep doing it, you know, that should tell you, like, I'm not telling you not to do it, and I'm not telling you do it.
Right.
That means I'm giving you you have the decision. Basically.
Find a different path.
I'm giving.
I'm letting you just be like, do it or not do it.
I'm letting you make the decision to do, because you know how some people, you know, the human brain works like this. When you tell some people don't do something, that's when they're gonna go do it. You see what I'm saying? But when you tell them to do it, it's when they don't do it at all.
But if you convince them, it should work. It should.
Like, for example, if I tell you back that, right? Yeah. For you to become successful, you need to start reading a lot of books. Mm-hmm. Which means I'm telling you what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You're not going to do it.
You're not going to do a damn thing.
Instead, you're going to try to maybe watch videos.
Yeah. Or something.
Or some stuff like that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Because that's what you wanted to do, but what I told you to do is to read books.
Yeah, it's different than what
you're not going to do it.
You know what I'm saying? So.
But you got to be motivated to do that, though, I feel like.
True. For example,
okay, go ahead.
I told the kids so many times. You guys know this too. I told Sharif, Yasin, all of them when they were like little, like I want them when they were like little, like I was still in college myself. Yeah. I say, guys, start reading books right now. Start figuring out what you want to do. These are like they're in elementary. I'm talking to them. Yeah. No. Remember, I even give them journal.
Yeah. Remember,
I even give them journal. They, I don't know what, like, one of them got the journal. He wrote in the journal like a whole year thing in like 2 months. And then like, okay, I'm done with my journal. How are you done with the journal?
Was that Shakur did something funny. No wait, Shakur's journal you couldn't read.
I couldn't.
At least he tried, right?
I mean, he was
willing to do it.
Yes, he's willing to do it. He tried, which is good.
So you have to encourage them to do stuff they're willing to do. You know what I told Sharif? I said, hey Sharif, I'm gonna give you $100 if you make me a Minecraft like a Minecraft game for me. He was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. You know, I'm encouraging him with money, obviously, but you know, I knew that Shade wanted to do design games anyways.
Right.
So if you go, okay, write in his journal, all I see is Nene wants to do something that he already does. Like, I don't want to do what Nene does. I want to do my own thing. So if you, like, Yasin want to make clothes, right?
Right.
I go here, Yasin, if you design the best clothes, I'm going to give you $100. Then he's going to be motivated. Okay, I'm going to write in journal, YouTube this. You know, he'll move faster. But if you give me a book, I'm like, that's what Nene wants to do. I don't want to write in books.
So you pretty much saying like dangle a carrot in front of their face so that way they have something to chase after.
No, but aim for what they motivated to do.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty much same thing what I said.
What did you say? Just whatever you motivate. Just
I'm saying like dangle a carrot in front of their face so they have something to look forward to. Like damn, like if I make it, I'm gonna get this carrot. Like you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not motivated to write in books.
When it comes to the kids, it's like the only thing they wanna be is they wanna be on their phone, like laying down on a couch, scrolling through the different TikTok videos, switch to what is it called? TikTok from Instagram, going through the videos on this. After you get tired, go back to TikTok, scroll through,
go to sleep.
I don't think they know what to expect from life. Like, you know
they
what I'm saying? Outside of them graduating high school, them becoming 18 years old, I don't think that they thinking of like.
You're right though.
They're not thinking about the future and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. I guess that's. Was we like that? I
was thinking about my future.
Me,
you know what I'm saying? I was like, I already knew what I wanted to do, and I set goals to, you know,
to do it.
Yeah, to do it. Yeah, you know, buy myself the car, moved out of, you know.
I remember. Yeah, you was reading books. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like
I don't even know.
Because I knew that I didn't want to be stuck in this situation much longer. You know
and I told you too, I told you to read books. Like I remember one time you come to me and then you wanted me to give you advice, and I told you read books.
Yeah.
When you went to the army, I'm pretty sure you took some books with you.
Yeah.
You know. So it helps, but the kids, man. I was like, hey, you know, if you can make money playing video games, hey, you know what? Do it.
Right.
Do it. But it has to be passion though.
Yeah.
It can't be just like I want to make money out of doing this. It has to be a passion thing.
Yeah.
It has to be a passion that also can get you out of the house as well.
Right.
Because when you're passionate about something, right, you do it a little bit like for 1 hour, 2 hours, right? You go out, exercise, run, play soccer, come back. You know,
you miss
it. But you stuck in this thing like you don't know what's going on in the world. Because when you go out, you can't even talk to people in real life.
Yeah.
But there's people that make a lot of money by just playing video games.
But that's
nothing.
like,
they're not taking the steps into like, you know what I'm saying? How can I reach that status though? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like for example, if Shade was designing games, how is that a bad thing? You know what I mean?
No,
we're not saying it's a bad thing what everybody's doing, right? It's a bad thing if it becomes like if it's taken away from you becoming like, you know, how like dealing with the like real social life.
Yeah.
You know, because when you go out, he's gonna grow up. He's gonna have to meet a girl.
Meet people. He said meet a girl.
Get married.
Yeah.
How you gonna handle a conflict?
How you gonna handle that kind of pressure
with your relationship?
Yeah, when you've been stuck inside the house all day playing the video games, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no like social behavior being learned. You know, the only thing you know is
that thick skin that you need in life.
Yeah,
you have to have that thick skin.
You haven't really faced a heartbreak. You just been playing video game.
You know, they haven't really faced any challenges besides school. Like, what other real challenges have they faced? Like, you know what I'm saying? They're not worried about how am I gonna pay my bills, or like,
you haven't been fired from a job. You know how many jobs I got like fired from.
Right.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
in I would be like, this is it, right? And then I'm like, this is not it. And then you lose your job. Now you're stressed out. You're like, you don't know what to do because your phone bill is coming up. You know, your car insurance is coming up.
Yeah,
if you got a car loans, it's coming up.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? Did you face those challenges? You're right. Like, they haven't really faced any challenges.
And then mom and dad's not gonna save you for the rest of your life.
No, mom and dad, they want you to save them.
Right. Exactly, bro. Exactly, right. They want us. They want us to save them. Yeah, that's true though. You know what I'm saying? But we can't even save ourselves.
So what?
I knew how hard I would work. I was gonna work when I got out of high school. So I guess.
So
that's hard.
Question that we have to ask ourselves is: are we working hard?
Hell no, absolutely not.
There you go.
If I'm gonna be honest with you, hell no, I'm not working hard. I'm not doing
We make
nothing.
excuses. We sleep in. We don't
Make excuses. We sleep in. We don't take the initiative, bro. It's like
we're not. Just think about that. If we're not working hard, what about them?
they're working way less than us. That's for sure. You know, cause
that's the reality. Right now, we facing it.
Damn, that just man, that just.
Think about it. Yeah. I mean, if I look at myself and the way I move,
you're not working hard. I already know you're not working hard, Abdullah.
How you know I'm not working hard?
Abdullah, come on, man. You my brother. I watch every single step you do.
His schedule. What's
my schedule? I wake up, edit a video, look at the charts. You know, whatever, the same old.
Play a game.
That's if I'm done with everything. You know, like the trading. You know, trading, right? I look at the charts, make sure everything is moving right.
Bro,
take my money.
I'm telling you right now, we are not working hard.
We're not moving. Absolutely not moving.
Yeah, we're not,
okay,
we're not
so
moving a single inch.
So if we are like that right now, right? Yeah. And we are trying to advise
the young ones.
The younger us.
Yeah.
How it's not gonna work.
It's like saying, hey, I smoke, but I don't want you to smoke. I mean, that might be a bad way to put it, but like...
It kind of makes sense.
You know, it is what it is, right?
But yeah, I don't know. We're not working hard enough. This is the how can we work harder? We gotta focus.
Moving on from that, right? For the family, we need to become role models.
Better role models.
Good and better role models.
Yeah.
Because what's happening right now, it is not looking good. And I think it's not role models, man. It's not for the men's though. It's not for the boys. It's not. I mean, it's not just for the boys.
Yeah, it's not just for the boys, because the boys, they're struggling too themselves, the younger ones.
Yes.
Like Sheikh Nur saying them, but also for the girls too.
For the girls. And I think the other way is to bring them into the channel.
Yeah, they next.
Yeah, bring them in there next, man. Get Halima in here next.
Halima and Cedar, that'd be tough.
Huh?
Halima and Cedar, that'd be tough.
Yeah.
Oh, Halima would be funny as that, man.
No, I think the thing is, I think Halima could be a good role model for the girls though. The way she's moving.
But the thing with Halima though,
she could be.
She's too like.
She could be a good model.
She don't got that. Halima don't got that like that toughness.
That's what I'm saying. But I think she can develop that. Like we just have to, you know.
But that's years of development.
Encourage her.
That's we got that because the way we grew up. Halima would have to be in that same situation. I don't even know how they treated
I don't think Halima was
man.
like. Halima, she's not an extrovert. I don't.
Yeah, she's like Halima.
She stays to herself.
Yeah, she stays to herself more.
Yeah, but I actually never really understood. I don't know. We gotta talk to Halima.
Yeah, because Halima's the only. Because Halima, what it is like she had friends who done bad things. Yeah. So she learned from that. Yeah. As a young.
Oh yeah. I actually don't know much about Halima. That's wild.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. The family trip look all the time. I'm always like. My what? Like, familka baratol raw. What? Like everybody, like not know them like every way and that and stuff, but sometimes like I do like what do I'm like. You have to know what to do, right? So I think
in certain situations, yeah.
So we really need to do that though.
I think we kind of covered it all, right? What we should do whenever drama happens.
Mm-hmm. Conflict.
Yeah, and then what else? We talked about that. Go ahead, close out the video. Tell them subscribe.
Alright guys, thank you guys for watching. This is the 3rd family vlog. I'm glad to be a part of it. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Vlog.
Peace.
It's a podcast.